All right, let's take a look at the 20 richest and biggest Black-owned businesses in the USA as of 2023. And I guarantee you all that you probably have not heard of any of them. And if you have, I guarantee you probably didn't know that they were Black-owned. All right, so sit back. I got me something to eat. Y'all get you something to eat. It's about 15 minutes, so let's rock out. It's Ricky Rich with Black Primacy. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on your notifications.
Whenever we talk about businesses and companies in the United States, all the big businesses tend to be owned and controlled by whites, and you will hardly find one owned by a black person. Anytime blacks in the U.S. have tried to establish themselves throughout time, they're always being suppressed, stopped, and silenced in one way or another. Despite being oppressed for as long as we can recall, the blacks have still not given up. They keep on fighting and striving to the extent that we now have black billionaires in the USA. They run multiple businesses and employ thousands of people too. In this video, we are going to be seeing the 20 biggest and richest black-owned businesses in the United States of America in 2022. 20. Salamander Hotels and Resorts. This business is owned by Sheila Johnson, who is also a co-founder of Black Entertainment Television, BET. Salamander Hotels and Resorts is a 168-room luxury hotel, resort, and spa located in the Virginia countryside. This business generates about $220 million in revenue annually and has over 2,000 employees. The hotel is built on a 340-acre property and boasts a 230,000 square foot spa with many outdoor activities such as hiking, ziplining, and horseback riding. The resort took 10 years to build, finally opened in August 2013. 19. Devon Industrial Group. With CEO David Burnley as leader, this company employs over 70 employees and generates a whopping $234 million in revenue. It is a construction company located in Michigan and specializes in construction projects in various sectors, including commercial, healthcare, industrial, and educational.
That is an excellent business to be in. Excellent business to be in. Excellent business to be in. Construction, I mean, you really, especially when you own a group or a company that's this big, I mean, they're building everywhere, right? So, when real estate takes a dip, of course, construction takes a dip, but these companies, this is huge. I like this one. Well, I like the resort too. I'm trying to look up the resort. I think I'm gonna try and go visit that resort. It's in Virginia, so I'm gonna see what's up with that one of these days. But yeah, this is dope. Construction company. I wonder if they do houses. I'm gonna have to look that up.
The Devon Industrial Group's main target market for its services is across the Midwestern states of the United States, with the headquarters in Detroit, Michigan. 18. Georgetown Metal Processing. This black-owned business is headed and run by Kirk Lewis with a team of over 30 people. This business generates approximately $235 million in revenues. It is a steel processing service center which specializes in blanking and warehousing. Its headquarters is located in Georgetown, Kentucky. They produce aluminum, flat-rolled steel, cold-rolled steel, coated and exposed steel products.
This is another excellent industry. This is an industry that I somewhat have worked in. You do not see black folks in this industry, generally speaking. You just don't. And there's good money in there. And I guarantee you they got a lot of money running through there because they said there's only 30 employees and they're bringing in 50 million or something like that. This is a good this is a good one. I didn't even know we were in this sector, but yeah, anything with precious metals or metals of most sort as a business model, excellent. Very expensive startup costs because of machining and everything, or machines and such. But um, excellent, excellent uh, business to be in.
It boasts an 80,000 square foot facility, which is climate controlled due to the nature of their work. Now's the time to like this video, share it, and subscribe to our channel. Yes, subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications to get alerts when we upload interesting videos like this one. Let's get back to our video. 17. Bird Electric. This company is led by Dale Lefebvre and employs over 580 people. It generates $238 million in annual revenues. It was founded in 2004 and is a leading full-service electric company. Services provided by the company include transmission, maintenance, instrumentation and electrical construction, automation, and storm restoration. Bird Electric operates in over 10 states in the United States. 16. Baldwin Richardson Foods. This is another Blackhound business with Eric Johnson as CEO. Generating a whooping $252 million annually, this company employs over 350 people. It is a leading custom ingredients manufacturer for the food and beverage industry. It is a family-owned company originally founded as Baldwin Ice Cream in Chicago, Illinois in 1921. In 1997, 5 years after current CEO Eric Johnson purchased the company, Baldwin Ice Cream Company purchased Richardson Foods, creating Baldwin Richardson Foods. Over the next 20 years, the retail business grew to become a custom ingredients manufacturer, making many kinds of liquid products for the food industry, including condiments, sauces, and syrups. 15. Adams Communication and Engineering Technology. This company, which generates a whopping $253 million in revenue, is headed by Charles Adams as founder and CEO. It was founded in 1999 in Maryland and employs over 380 people. It is a leading technology company providing services for government defense, intelligence, and other federal agencies of the U.S. The company provides products and solutions in information systems, healthcare, aerospace, and electronics. 14. Millennium Steel of Texas. We can't talk of Black-owned businesses without talking about Millennium Steel of Texas. This company employs just 86 people, but generates a whopping $266 million in revenues headed by Andrea Jackson. It was founded in San Antonio, Texas by Henry Jackson in 2005. Millennium Steel of Texas is a steel company providing automotive-grade outer body steel sheets to automakers across the state of Texas. Their services include steel processing, warehousing, and storage. 13.
I'm telling y'all that precious metal industry is no joke, and if you can get a job in there, it's hard work, but it's, the pay is generally above standard, and it's good, man. I love seeing that there's several now that we just watched, or a few. It looks like this might be another one that are in that space. Like I said, I've worked in that space, and you just don't see Black employees at all. And to know that we got a few business owners in that space is that's refreshing to see.
Global Automotive Alliance Corporation. This company, led by the founder and CEO William Pickard, is an American Black-owned business that employs over 1,500 people and generates over $275 million in revenues. Global Automotive Alliance is a holding company of many different companies originally founded in 1989. It is a consolidation of logistics and automotive manufacturing companies with 8 plants in the United States and Canada. It supplies the top 3 United States automakers: Ford, General Motors, and Fiat Chrysler. Also, it supplies to other global companies such as Boeing, Mercedes-Benz, Starbucks, and Home Depot. It seems there is so much money in the steel business because the next Black-owned business on our list is still in the steel industry. 12. Millennium Steel Service.
I'm telling y'all, we in there, man. There's a lot of money in there. We in there. This is like number 5, I think, in this sector.
This is a sister company to the Millennium Steel of Texas and still run by the same CEO, Andrea Jackson. It employs only 51 people but generates over $312 million in revenue. It is an automotive steel processing and warehousing company based in Princeton, Indiana. It provides warehousing and supply chain management, including inventory management, inspection, slitting, and information technology system services. 11. Fair Oaks Farms. This is another Black-owned business, but this time around, we are in the food industry. This business generates $342 million in revenues with an employee count of 257. It is headed by Michael Thompson, who acts as president and chief executive officer. It is a food services company which produces fresh, ready-to-cook, and fully cooked beef, pork, and poultry products. Products offered by the company include sausages, cured meats, smoked meats, and canned meats. It was founded in 1985 in Pleasant Prairie, Wisconsin. Fair Oaks Farms distributes its products to a variety of national and international restaurant chains and food companies. 10. Heidewer's Petroleum Co. This business is in the oil sector. And you know when there is oil involved, there is also much money involved. This company was founded by Stephen Hightower, and he is still the acting CEO. His business generates a whopping $435 million in revenues alongside his team of 52 employees. It is a petroleum products distribution company which he founded in 1982. Coming from a family of entrepreneurs, Hightower built the company from humble beginnings to a well-established business through persistence, drive, and determination. It is a family business providing services in bulk fuel delivery, HPC fleet cards, inventory management, emergency fuel, and supply chain management. 9.
The fact that the last one was able to secure or get into the oil industry as an entrepreneur in the 80s, I think I want to read up on him a little bit more. That's insane. That in the 80s, someone that looked like us was able to break into arguably one of the richest industries in the world. I mean, you got places like Dubai and other places in the Middle East that were built off of oil, right? So, and he was able to figure it out and got a $400 million annual generating company out of it.
Urban One. This company has over 1,000 employees and generates $440 million in revenue. Its CEO is Alfred Liggins III. Based in Silver Spring, Maryland, this company is a publishing and broadcasting company primarily providing content aimed at the African American community. Self-titled as the leading voice speaking to Black America, Urban One has been the largest distributor of urban content in the United States since 1980. It is the largest Black-owned broadcasting company in the USA, with 53 radio stations, cable network TV called One, digital media company called iOne, and news provider, News One, all under its belt. 8. The Anderson DeBose Company. This business generates over $500 million in revenues. To be specific, it generates $703 million in revenues with just 543 employees, thanks to the good job of its leader and CEO, Warren Anderson. Launched in 1991, the Anderson DeBose Company is a distribution company providing logistics services to McDonald's and Chipotle fast food restaurants in the states of Ohio, Pennsylvania, New York, and West Virginia in the United States. Their service roster includes transportation of groceries, Happy Meal toys, paper products, dairy products, frozen meat and fish, and other food products. 7. Thompson Hospitality. This company employs over 6,000 Americans and generates $760 million in revenue and is headed by CEO Warren Thompson. This company is a food and facilities management company providing hospitality services in the United States. It is the largest minority-owned food service and one of the largest retail food and facilities management companies in the United States. Thompson Hospitality Corporation was originally founded as a restaurant company in 1992 and has now branched out to offer all services of the hospitality industry. In 2010, the company was awarded the Black Enterprise Award of Company of the Year. In 2017, Washington Business Journal ranked it #1 minority-owned company. In 2019, they were again recognized by Washington Business Journal as the largest independent employer company. 6. Bridgman Foods. Apparently one of the biggest employers when it comes to black-hound businesses. It employs over 20,000 Americans and generates $870 million in revenues. Its founder and CEO is Ryan Bridgman. Located in Oak Creek, Wisconsin, Bridgman Foods is a part of the fast food and quick service restaurants industry. Formerly known as Manna Incorporated, Bridgman Foods was founded in 1988 in Louisville, Kentucky. Currently, Bridgman Foods affiliates operate 139 Wendy's restaurants, 27 Golden Coral Buffet and Grill restaurants, 83 Fazoli's restaurants, 6 Mark's Feed Store restaurants, 7 Blaze Pizza restaurants, Napa River Grill, Jimmy John's, and the Laver Bar. 5.
I've heard of, excuse me, I've heard of Jimmy John's and Blaze Pizza. Did not know that they were supported by one of the largest food distributors. So, still, we're down to, what number are we at?
Restaurants, Napa River Grill, Jimmy John's, and the Laver Bar. 5. Modular.
We've gone through 15 of them, and I personally have not heard of any of at least the parent companies. This is interesting.
Assembly Innovations. This business generates about $1.4 billion in revenues with over 259 employees. It is headed by no other than the great Billy Vickers. Modular Assembly Innovations is one of the United States' largest black-owned businesses. Based in Dublin, Ohio, Modular Assembly Innovations is the parent corporation of a group of certified minority-owned companies part of the machinery manufacturing industry. Modular Assembly Innovations companies include Great Lakes Assemblies, Gulf Shore Assemblies, Indiana Assemblies, and North American Assemblies. These are all award-winning, Tier 1 suppliers of automotive parts to customers in both the United States and abroad. 4. Coca-Cola Beverages Florida. Troy Taylor is chairman and CEO of Coca-Cola Beverages Florida, LLC, which was established as an independent, privately held Coca-Cola bottler on May 29, 2015. Coca-Cola Beverages. This company generates over $1.3 billion in revenue with its over 4,500 employees. It has over 18 million consumers across 47 counties of the state of Florida. This includes all the major metropolitan markets of Jacksonville, Miami, Orlando, and Tampa. Coca-Cola Beverages Florida LLC, or Coke Florida, as it's known for short, manufactures, sells, and distributes over 600 products of the giant Coca-Cola company, as well as many other partner companies. This company has received a number of awards, including the Minority Business Enterprise Supplier of the Year Class 4 honor in 2020. 3.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we've heard of Coca-Cola, but I didn't even know that Coca-Cola operates like that. I think I'm a little confused on that one. I'm gonna have to do further research on that one myself. It sounded like they have some sort of licensing agreement with Coca-Cola to be able to sell in that region of Florida, and yeah, that's their entire business is like a broken off section of Coca-Cola. Wow. So I didn't even know Coca-Cola moved like that. Yeah, I'd be curious. I'm gonna have to look that one up. I guess you could say we heard of that one, but not really. Coca-Cola Beverages Florida is the name with a whole different logo and everything. Um, hmm, yeah, I have to look into that one.
Bridgewater Interiors LLC. Ron Hall Jr. is the founder, president, and chief executive officer of Bridgewater Interiors LLC. Bridgewater is an automotive interiors manufacturing firm specializing in just-in-time assembly, sequencing, and delivery of seating systems. This company generates over $1.9 billion in revenues and employs over 2,000 Americans. The company does assembly for 15 car models belonging to 4 automotive manufacturers. Bridgewater Interiors has 4 facilities at its 2 locations, 3 in Michigan and 1 in Alabama. Bridgewater Interiors LLC has received a number of accolades throughout the years. In 2013, the U.S. Department of Commerce, through its Minority Business Development Agency, named Bridgewater Interiors its Manufacturer of the Year. General Motors, Honda, and Ford have all recognized Bridgewater Interiors for their quality and service. 2. Act One Group. This company generates a whopping $2.8 billion in revenues, having about 2,500 employees. Its president and its CEO is Janice Bryan Howroyd. Act One Group is a privately held corporation based in Torrance, California, founded in 1964. The Act One Group, stylized as Act One Group, is a global enterprise that provided employment, workforce management, and procurement solutions to a wide range of industries. Act One is the largest debt-free woman-owned, minority-owned workforce management company in the United States.
Yeah, largest debt-free woman-owned, and they're right up the street. Torrance, California is not far from where I am. I wonder if I can pay them a visit. Largest debt like that. That should be highlighted. Excuse me, highlighted in the black community. Not only are they generating billions of dollars, but they're doing it debt free. Black woman owned. These are examples. We can do it. We can do it.
Act One is a global leader in the human resources industry and currently operates in 19 countries around the world with 17,000 clients and over 2,600 employees worldwide. The CEO, Janice Bryan Howroyd, was awarded winner of the 2016 Peter Yessen Staffing Leadership Award for all her efforts. 1. Worldwide technology. We are finally here. Topping the list of the 20 biggest black-owned companies in the United States is Worldwide Technology Solution. This company generates about $11.2 billion in annual revenue. It employs over 5,000 American citizens. Billionaire David Stewart is the founder and CEO of this great establishment. It was founded in 1990, and it provides supply chain technology to 45% of Fortune 500 companies. The company provides information technology and software solutions. Some of the world's most recognizable brands are Worldwide Technologies customers, namely Boeing, Cisco, AT&T, Microsoft, and the U.S. Air Force.
He said AT&T. You know, I've heard this speaker's voice mess some things up, but I'm just now realizing that it's a generated voice. So I don't know if y'all knew that. It took me all of 15 minutes to put it all together. AT&T. He was saying AT&T.
These customers, namely Boeing, Cisco, AT&T, Microsoft, and the U.S. Air Force. That was it for the biggest and richest black-owned businesses in the USA. Which one would you invest in? Let us know in the comments section below.
I mean, and I'm not saying this just because they're black-owned, but I would probably invest in all of them. If I had to choose, and pick, it would probably be the steel, the ones dealing with the steel and the precious metals, and the one or the several dealing with the steel and precious metals, and the couple of them that were dealing with the automotive industry. Um, and then even that last one, inform- they're selling supply chain technology, information systems as it relates to supply chain. And supply chain is that's a field that I'm currently in. Actually, I have my degree in supply chain. It is one of those silent money makers. All of these companies are competing with supply chain these days. Most of the companies that you think are competitors with products, like for a long time, a lot of people thought Target and Walmart com- competed on with products, right? Like you get better quality at Target, which not really not the case really at all. Um, but really, those two companies compete heavily on who can get products to their store faster. Because at the end of the day, the customer, especially when you're dealing with companies like Amazon in the ecosystem, the customer is wanting things like now. So if I pull up to a Target and my stuff isn't there, and there's a Walmart up the street, and I go to Walmart and they got it, you know, um, Walmart is winning that race. And so to be in that field and to be servicing that field is is big. That's most likely why they're number one. Right. They're probably protecting data, which is the new gold these days is data, protecting that data, um, and providing solutions to be able to improve the businesses, their clients' supply chain. So that's excellent. But yeah, if I had to choose, it would be those industries, and definitely that last one. That last one is not going anywhere either. Um, but I don't think any of these are going. These are all really strong and powerful industries that they're all in. Oil, automotive, metal, construction, like. But for those who are entrepreneurs or wanting to be entrepreneurs or trying to understand entrepreneurship. This is a prime example of why, when it comes to figuring out just what you want to do as an entrepreneur, you should think outside the box. Like, it's most of these companies were like services to other companies, right? And there's nothing wrong with that at all. That's actually that's how a lot of, like, when you think of the gold rush back in the day. I'm not sure if you've all heard this story before, but a lot of people came to California for the gold rush, and they were trying to get gold, and there were so many people here digging for gold that the gold obviously started to dry up. People were coming over here and realized, like, it's not really worth it for me to be sitting here all day trying to dig for little pieces of gold after moving my whole family over here, or traveling over here by myself. So some individuals with the entrepreneurship mind had the idea to start selling equipment to those people that were here to dig for gold. So they were selling shovels and pans, and they got rich off of that. They got more rich selling shovels and pans to the gold miners than they would have if they would have mined gold themselves. And so you see a lot of that in most of these businesses that we talked about. They're supporting these big brands quietly and just raking in billions of dollars a year. So sometimes it's not about um, creating that face product, but it's about servicing those who who are creating those products. And so, it's a quiet, silent field that a lot of entrepreneurs don't really consider when when they're thinking about going into business for themselves. So think about it when you're at work, depending on I don't care what industry you're in, you should be able to look at what problems the company has and see if there's opportunity to help them solve that problem from an entrepreneurial perspective. So this was interesting. I definitely had to share this. I watched the first few minutes of it. I was like, yeah, I got to share this. This one's going to be a good one. It's a long video, but like I said, this is stuff we like to share on Black Primacy. You know, we're out here trying to show ourselves and those in other races and cultures that we actually be out here doing our thing. Like we not what the TV and the media tries to make us out to be as a whole. So, man, we doing our thing. This is what we do. It's Ricky Rich with Black Primacy. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on your notifications.